So this is the model I use every day, every morning, and it made me over $300,000 in the market. This is a simple 4-step system designed to spot higher probability setups. And I want you to stick with me because I have here a full PDF for you. You can claim at the end, and I will give it to you after explaining how to use it step by step. And then you have the PDF where you can literally go to the market, have the daily checklist, have everything you need, even stated when not to trade. So I will give you at the end the instruction how to claim it for free. I hope the gains are with you and you're milking these prop firms. So let's go into this. So I promise you in this video, you will learn the 4 steps that must align before taking a trade. How to use each one of these in the right order, when not to trade and why that's often your best decision. And then I go into real chart examples and show you the model in action. And I promise you by the end, you will see the market completely differently. Not as noise to decode, but actually as structure you can finally read. So instead of guessing where price might go, you're reading what it's actually telling you, yeah? Each step confirms the last and each confirmation adds proof until you have everything you need to confidently enter a trade. And most traders don't wait for that, yeah? They jump in early, trading off 1 or 2 signals and they're hoping the rest falls into place. My sequential model, which I will give you right now, forces patience. It slows things down just enough for you to see the whole picture before you're actually risking capital. Because the profits come from the confirmation, not from praying and hoping. But enough said, let's jump into the confirmations. Our first confirmation is the liquidity sweep. Yeah, this is your first confirmation. Proof that the market has actually collected what it needs before shifting direction. Yeah, if you have no sweep, there's no setup. Here are our action items. Before the market opens, find the swing high and swing lows. Label buy side liquidity that it stops resting above a swing high, and label the sell side liquidity. These are stops resting below a swing low. And then we watch price to push just beyond one of these levels. A common mistake what I see is that people are trying to predict the sweep. Yeah, really let the market come to you. Yeah, that sweep is your first confirmation and it's not a guess. So let buy side or sell side get purged first before you go into the confirmation number 2. Our second confirmation is the higher time frame FVG, and that's specifically for the M15 and the H1, right? We're gonna look for all the bullish fair value gaps and bearish fair value gaps. So by now, 9:30, you have marked your buy side liquidity, your sell side liquidity, and all relevant H1 or M15 FVGs. So we then wait for price to return to the gap and then reject, right? That's the delivery we want to see. This is your institutional anchor. Proof that smart money is defending a level. And here are again your action items. Yeah, you use the 1 hour or 50-minute charts only, no lower time frames, to figure out where are the higher time frame FVGs. What we need to see is that price must tap into the gap and then rejects back in the direction it came from. If price closes through the gap, it's already invalidated. So that rejection confirms institutional support. Yeah, with confirmation number 1, the sweep, and confirmation number 2, the higher time frame FVG delivery aligned, we are ready for confirmation number 3. So confirmation number 3 is the inversion fair value gap, or also called IFVG. So just to clarify, an inversion fair value gap happens when price creates a fair value gap and then immediately disrespects it by closing through the opposing side. So your action items here is that you drop down to a lower time frame, the 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 minute chart. Wait for an FVG to form, the 3 candle pattern, and watch price to close through the FVG. Yeah, and very important here is that it's not just a wick through. It needs to be a candle closure. That inversion confirms the shift in order flow, but we don't enter yet. We have all 3 confirmations, but it still needs the 4th confirmation. And the 4th and final confirmation is the CISD, yeah, also called the change in state of delivery. Yeah, that's our final confirmation that structure broke and order flow is reversing. So now, after the FVG inverts, you need to see price close above the last series of down close candles leading into the liquidity sweep. And I know it sounds harder than it is, but this is the proof that momentum has shifted and the reversal is confirmed. So we have 2 different entry options. Entry option number 1 is we enter immediately on the CISD candle closure, and that gets us in by market order, or we wait for a pullback to that CISD level, and I'm going to show you in the chart how it looks like, and then we're going to do it either by limit or also by market order. So for stop losses, we are placing the stop just above the swept high for the shorts or below the swept lows for long. And for TPs, we target the opposing liquidity. Yeah, there could be swing highs, swing lows, equal highs, equal lows. And I've seen many traders do that a common mistake, entering at a IFVG without changing state of delivery. Really wait for that final confirmation, because structure has not confirmed yet. Yeah, CASD is there for the final confirmation for a very good reason. It breaks the structure, and then we have that final confirmation to enter and going into the trade with confidence. So bringing it all together for you, here's the complete sequence. Number one, you wait for the liquidity sweep. External high or low is taken. Number two, higher time frame FEG delivery. Yeah, we're waiting for that 1 hour or 50-minute gap to get respected and see the rejection from it. Number three, the FEG inversion. Between the 1 or 5 minutes, we want to see that an FEG gets disrespected. And number four is the change in the state of delivery. That is when the structure breaks. That is the series of up close or down close candles getting broken. Very important, all four must align. If even one of these is missing, it's not a trade. You're not going to force anything. You're not going to look for an entry because it looks good. You're not going to predict one step, right? You're going to wait if all four steps are aligned and you can make a check, and that is your signal to enter. That will really remove all the guesswork, and you will be very confident to enter your trades without hoping that it works. That is your literally step-by-step model. Damn clear, you can't miss it. And that is a sequential model, yeah? It's systematic, it's repeatable, and designed to keep you out of bad trades. Yeah, you're catching really the high probability moves because you have an actual game plan now. Everything you need to become profitable is there. It's just on you now to have the discipline, not skipping any steps and executing it flawlessly, without emotions. If in 90 minutes from 9:30 to 11 a.m. there's nothing to trade, there's no confirmation, they're not all four aligned, then you step away. And as promised, I will give you the full PDF right here in my Discord, right? So you have, as you see here, I posted it. It's a step-by-step PDF. You can claim here through that link. You're gonna go under this video in the description. There's a free Discord link where you come into my Discord and you go on the channel, the Bamboo Node, right? Then you will find this channel, and I have a link here where you can claim the free PDF. It has literally everything laid out, step by step, daily checklist, even when not to trade, and you can use it for every morning, lay it aside, and always check if everything is aligned to go into the trade. If you're gonna follow this, I'm gonna promise you, your results will skyrocket. Let me know if you do this for at least 30 days in a row, how your results are. Come back to this video and show me, or in my Discord, let me know how this is working for you. So what I want you to do is before 9:30, you're gonna mark the swing highs and swing lows, right? Swing high, swing lows are here. That's on a 1 hour. And then you look for the imbalances. What kind of imbalances we have? Okay, we have here stacked of 1 hour. I also go into the 50-minute. Maybe I see another one. Yeah, we have here like this very obvious 50-minute one. That's our higher time frame delivery. We're gonna wait for market to open. We're gonna go to the 5-minute and then switch between the 5-minute and the 1-minute, right? So we're literally now just right before 9:30. That's how a chart should look like. You're marking the higher time frame imbalances, and you have buy side and sell side liquidity before 9:30 open marked out. So now we're gonna wait for the open. So now we are at the crucial point where we wanna see if the imbalance holds and respect, right? So gonna see how it reacts. Okay, so what do we see here? We're having that higher time frame delivery. We're having confirmation number one, which is the sweep. We have confirmation number two, which is the respect of the higher time frame delivery. And we have confirmation number three yet with the inversion fair value gap, right? So what we need is the confirmation number four. Confirmation number four is the change in the state of delivery. So we need closure above a series of down candles. So we need to see how the market is building structure here. So now that we build these down close candles, now I want to see if we're going to close above the change in the state of delivery, which is the open here, right? And we have two entry options, remember. Either we close above here and we go on the candle closure, or we're using the change in the state of delivery level, the open, to set a limit order. Boom. Now we got that closure above. So for my liking, I like to enter at the candle closure. So that would be my entry. And that stop loss goes below to that recent low. And then I target the resting buy sell liquidity, right? Boom. So for a bit more than a 2R. And now we're having all confirmations. Yeah, remember, we're having that 9:30 sweep. We're having that higher time frame FEG delivery. We're getting respected. We're having an inversion fair value gap, and we're having a closure above a series of down close candles that change in the state of delivery. Now we're gonna let it play out. Boom, straight to our target, easy, almost no drawdown. And again, you could have also done this, right? You could have also looked at a change in the state of delivery level and get that in and, increase your risk to reward a little bit for like a little bit more than a 3R. But for my liking, I like really to go for the candle closure and then my stop at a recent low and go for that buy sell liquidity, right? So here now we have the complete confirmation model. I want you for next steps, back test it, yeah? Pull up the past charts, look for these setups, mark all 4 confirmations and see how they align. I want also that you forward test it, yeah? Do you want to see this live? Use demo accounts, use practice accounts, and try to really use them as soon the market opens and try how you can actually align yourself with these steps. Can you see and spot all 4 confirmations, right? Try and practice it before you're risking your own money. And then really trust the process, yeah? When all 4 confirmations are aligned, take the trade with confidence, right? When they don't, walk away with confidence. Both are wins because you're not chasing and following your P&L. You are just looking for that process which repeats in a market and you're going to follow it, right? When all 4 confirmations are aligned, that is your tick to go into the trade. If not, stay away. It's not good, it's not high probability. You don't need to be in the market all day long, every day. And if you want to see me actually live trade this in front of you, then you hit that ring bell notification and you subscribe to my channel and we're gonna make bread together. I want to see people really succeeding after all the struggle. I know how hard this market is and I know how hard trading itself is. Therefore, with this whole PDF, guys, yeah, I have here a full PDF for you guys. You can claim it in my Discord. And I really want that you're gonna give me feedback on how this is working for you, right? So by saying this, guys, I hope this model makes sense to you. I hope it will give you all the money you want to make. If you want to gain one-to-one access to me, there's also a link in the description. You can use the first link. And again, go on my Discord to find the free PDF that you can use this every day at every market open and exactly know with all the daily checklists there in there to don't miss a step, right? So I'm gonna talk to you next time, guys. Take care. Bye.